Coming up, Homeland Security Secretary resigns after years of service. Her reason for leaving just ahead.
Still ahead, the main suspect for the Edinburgh shooting that left one Hidalgo County officer in critical condition was arrested. More details on the investigation to come.
And county officials continue working with local, state, and federal agencies after a recent mumps outbreak spreads through Hidalgo County.
A Ukraine lion tamer was attacked by a male lion during a live circus performance. More on the tamer's condition up ahead.
Sunny days headed our way sometime this week. What the forecast looks like for this week and the weekend. We have all those details straight ahead. UTRGV TV starts now.
As a result of the growing number of Central American families crossing the southern border, Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen has resigned. Soon after her resignation, she said, and I quote, "I hope that the next secretary will have the support of Congress and the courts in fixing the laws." President Donald Trump thanked Nielsen for her service via tweet and announced that her current U.S. Customs and Border Protection Commissioner, Kevin McLean, will take her position.
New updates have surfaced on the shooting of a Hidalgo County officer, whose main suspect is now in custody. After shooting and leaving an Edinburgh peace officer in critical condition, 24-year-old suspect Victor Alejandro Godinez has been arraigned by Municipal Judge Terry Palacios. Godinez has been charged with 3 attempted capital murder counts of an officer. With this being a first-degree felony, Godinez's bond will be set at $1 million for each count of attempted murder, resulting in a $3 million bond. Hidalgo County citizens are concerned for their health as 9 suspected mumps cases have risen. These cases of the mumps have all been contracted in young adults. Hidalgo County Health Director Eddie Olivares has this to say on the matter. Officials added that small outbreaks are not uncommon. Olivares stresses that there is no connection between these mumps cases and any immigration situation.
Good evening, everyone. We did see a few clouds throughout the weekend and earlier today. The skies are to come throughout the week. Take a look at the maps. There is a very low chance for rain in the valley. Temperatures right now are quite cool. 70 in Wesco, 72 in Port Isabel, and 71 out west in Rio Grande City. Here's the forecast for this week. A cool 87 degrees on Monday with some clouds, 88 on Tuesday, and we get sunnier skies after midweek. 89 on Wednesday, 92 on Thursday, and 93 on Friday. Then temperatures are expected to stay during the weekend with sunny skies, 92 on Saturday and 93 on Sunday. For now, expect clouds with these next couple of days, but be ready for a bright sun later this week. That wraps up your 7-day forecast. Anchors, back to you.
$12 million is how much Motel 6 will pay to settle a lawsuit over several Washington state locations that illegally shared the personal information of over 80,000 customers with U.S. immigration officials. According to the Office of Washington State Attorney General Bob Ferguson, Motel 6 would provide ICE with guest names, driver license numbers, along with other pieces of personal information for over 2 years. The Office of the State Attorney also stated that the Motel 6 disclosure led to the significant harmful consequences, including the detention and deportation of many guests and the suffering of their families. Following the lawsuit, a spokesman for the hotel chain assured, and I quoted, "Motel 6 will continue to enforce its guest private policy."
American tourist Kimberly Sue Edincott has been recovered unharmed alongside her tour guide Jean-Paul Mireng Remezo after having been kidnapped for ransom by gunmen in Uganda's Queen Elizabeth National Park. A Ugandan-led rescue monitored by the U.S. State Department left the friends and family of Edincott shaken from this ordeal. Pay Paying a portion of $500,000 ransom led to the safe rescue and return of Edincott and Ramirez. If efforts on Edincott's journey home out of Uganda are still underway.
A search team at Kruger National Park in South Africa were only able to recover a skull and a pair of pants that was said to have belonged to an unidentified suspect rhino poacher. The poacher was killed by an elephant and then devoured by lions, the police say. Kruger National Park Managing Executive Glenn Phillips stated that entering Kruger National Park illegally and on foot is not wise. It holds many dangers. The victims' 4 accomplices were arrested with rifles and ammunition in their possession and are due to court. The death is still being investigated. A man working on setting stages up for this year's Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival was pronounced dead at the scene after falling 60 feet.
Golden Voice, the media house which is responsible for putting on the 2-week music festival, released a statement confirming the death. The statement said that the man was a hard-working and loving person that cared deeply about his team. The man had worked with the company for 20 years. Indio Police Department is still investigating the death.
Straight ahead, circus goers watch in fear as a male lion attacks his tamer. The tamer's condition up ahead.
Also coming up, why 2 college students are facing up to 30 years in jail and $2 million in fines.
How 2 long-lost sisters reunited through a DNA website in New York. All coming up on UTRGV TV.
And keep those sunglasses ready. Sunny skies headed our way this week after some clouds and more of it this weekend. We will be back with the full weather forecast ahead. Stay with us.
Sophie's eating a tuna sandwich, and her meeting just got moved up to now. So she tries new Listerine Ready tabs. She's chewing that tiny tab, which turns into a swish of liquid. She's swishing away, which feels a little like, what? Unleash the clean feel of Listerine, anytime, anywhere. Sophie girl, you are ready. Introducing new Listerine Ready tabs. Bring out the bold.
At King's Hawaiian, we believe the world would be a happier place if we just fired up the grill more often. Because when you're at the grill, odds are you're with family and friends, and sharing great food and laughter is what makes life sweet. With our delicious hamburger and hot dog buns, sharing never tasted so good. Enjoy irresistible King's Hawaiian hamburger and hot dog buns.
Yang Zhao and Qian Yang, 2 college students from Oregon, have been charged in a fraudulent iPhone scheme that is said to have earned them almost $1 million. Zhao and Yang are allegedly to have been sent to counterfeit iPhones back to Apple, claiming they did not work. Once the company would send them back the phones, the pair would sell them to an overseas broker and receive a cut of the profit. Yang was charged with trafficking in counterfeit goods and wire fraud, and could face up to 30 years in prison and a total of $2 million in fine. Zhao has been charged with making false or misleading claims on export declarations and faces $10,000 in fines and up to 5 years in prison.
Let us move on to a terrifying lion attack that occurred during a circus performance in the Ukraine. A big male lion is seen scratching a biting 32-year-old Hamad Koda in a video caught by the Ukrainian circus goers, the lion's tooth reportedly being stuck inside the tamer's body. In a video posted by PETA, the lion is shown pouncing on Koda and clamping onto his arm. 1 week after the attack, Koda is back in the ring with the same lion. Koda also says it's not the first time he has been attacked and that most accidents like this tend to be the animal tamer's fault.
Still up ahead, how 2 long-lost sisters from New York reunited years later with the help of a DNA website.
about what to wear this week? Stick around to find out what our 7-day forecast has in store for the Rio Grande Valley.
I'm Clay Thompson, and I'm built with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, natural protein to rebuild, backed by science.
I'm always going to be a maker, and I think a company is the coolest thing you can build. I'm Adam, and I make robots. You never know when inspiration's going to strike, so I take my Surface Pro everywhere. Part of an entrepreneur's job is to get stuff done. I like to do like 4 things at once. The new Surface Pro can handle all of my programs. I can paint, I can mold, I can code. I have it on all the time. It's fantastic. We get to build toys for kids and change the world. It's a big deal.
Good evening, everyone. We will see a few clouds throughout the week, followed by sunny, humid skies this upcoming weekend. Take a look at the maps. There is a low possibility for rain. You can expect a bit of wind, though. Temperatures right now are cool, 84 in Westlaco, a windy 79 in Port Isabel, and 88 out west in Rio Grande City. Here's the forecast for this week. We can expect 87 degrees on Monday with clouds and wind, 88 on Tuesday, and we warm up midweek. 89 on Wednesday, sunnier skies come on Thursday at 92 and 93 on Friday. Temperatures are expected to stay the same and just as sunny during the weekend, 92 on Saturday and 93 on Sunday. But for now, be ready to take out those sunglasses once those clouds clear out. That wraps up your 7-day forecast. Anchors, back to you.
How 2 long-lost sisters reunited through a DNA website, all coming up on After the Break.
They say you're supposed to deny your cravings. You know what I do instead? I snack on Blue Diamond almonds. Wasabi and soy sauce? Don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
All the flavors you crave in a superfood. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
What if I wielded the power of the Infinity Gauntlet?
I just saved money with Geico.
I saved hundreds of dollars.
In theaters, April 26th.
I don't know, our relationship's just kind of boring.
You're not alone. I used to have a limited selection of shows on demand, and let me tell you, it got very boring. I got DirecTV last week, and they have more than 50,000 titles to choose from.
But what about my problems?
Classic narcissist.
What was that?
Nothing.
TV without 50,000 titles on demand is just kind of TV. Get DirecTV to get a $200 reward card. Don't just kind of TV, DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
2 long-lost sisters celebrate a moment they will never forget after being reunited through a DNA website. A touching story. We thank the two sisters for sharing their story with us.
Some interesting points there. Now before we go, let's take one last look at the forecast. A cloudy 87 degrees on Monday with some wind, 88 on Tuesday, and we warm up midweek. 89 on Wednesday, 92 on Thursday, and 93 on Friday. The skies will be just as sunny in the 90s during the weekend, 92 on Saturday and 93 on Sunday. Once midweek comes, feel free to hang up any jackets and put away those umbrellas.
Time to bring out those sunglasses. Thank you, meteorologists, and thank you for joining us today.
Make sure to follow UTRGV TV News on Facebook and Instagram.
And be sure to download our UTRGV TV weather app.
Thanks for watching. Until next time.